I'm Mel and welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you are new, please subscribe. I thank each and every one of you who has subscribed so far, and if you subscribe today, I thank you too. In today's video, I am sharing my September favourites with you. I can't believe that September is finished and a new month is here. We're like 3 months to Christmas. That's crazy. And I just can't believe that this year has gone so quick, basically. Anyway, if you are new, obviously you don't know this, but I like to share a variety of favourites with you all, because a favourite can be absolutely anything. It could be a certain time of the day, it could be an activity, it could be an object, it could be anything. It could be everything, but you know what? You can't just stick to everything beauty, because you've had more than just beauty products that are your favourite that month, whether it was a bit of food or jewellery or anything. So I share a variety because it also gives you the chance to find something new or revisit something that you haven't done for ages. So that's why I like to share a variety. If you want to try out any of these products, the link to my blog is down below, and they are all in there or similar if I can't find exactly what it is. So I hope you enjoy, and let's go on with these favourites. So I'm just going to go down the list because it's easier for me to remember. I lost this list. It took me a while to go find it, but I found it. I even cleaned my bag out in the process. But anyway, the first one is something that my friend at work, my colleague, she recommended to me to watch. And obviously I stayed with my grandma when my granddad first went into hospital. I stayed with her and we watched a movie, and that movie was Wonder. Now that's got Julia Roberts in, and it is the most amazing story and film ever. You need to watch it if you haven't. It's about a little boy that has got deformities, is that a word, on his, like, to him his face is scarred, and he his mum decides that it's time for him to start proper school rather than homeschool, and he goes to middle school, and it is about all the children and the kindness, and in the end he comes out the better person. And there was tears in the film from us. It was very emotional. It was from crying to happy to laughing, every emotion probably in one. And how really in reality this is completely true. You should not judge people or like people on their looks. It should be their personality and everything about them, not just their looks. And that is what the story is about, basically. But it is a beautiful story. I just downloaded it on iTunes and we watched it on my granddad's Apple TV, so I've got it so I can watch it here on mine. But it is really good, and I'd recommend anybody watching that because it is a beautiful story. We didn't think my granddad would like it at first, obviously he wasn't there, but my grandma said yes, that he would after we watched it. She said, oh, I could watch that again with granddad. So next up, obviously I've been on holiday this month, and though my holiday is not going to be shared as a favourite, I read a lot on holiday, and out of all the books I've read this month, this is my favourite. This is Wild Women by Louise Pentland. Now, if you didn't know, Louise Pentland, or you may know her as Sprinkle of Glitter, she's not that anymore, but you might know her as that, is a YouTuber, and she's British as well. And actually I don't live too far from her because the places she goes to are places that I go with when I go up to Lavinia's, so it's really strange. But anyway, I've never met her in real life. I would love to. But this is a fiction story, like a novel, and this is the third out of all of them. I'd recommend you read the first two before this one. But it is about a single mum and her daughter, and it is about her trying to juggle work with life and the love story. And it's just so, it was easy to get into, which is why I love books like this. and I love the story to it. Lila, the little girl who's 8, just had me in hysterics. Like, I was laughing out loud around the pool by, you know, typical 8-year-olds, what they say, and it's totally true. Like, and you'd be like, sorry, like, you're asking me that, but that was just funny. Everything about it is lovely. So it's where they go to New York. Her daughter goes to New York with her, so does her auntie and her best friend and her baby, and it is all to do with family life, single mum struggles. She's got a boyfriend as well, but that is like hit and miss all the way through the whole series. So, but yeah, this was definitely recommend, but you should read the first 2 before this, and this is the final one, I believe. But yeah, brilliant book, Louise. You are an amazing author and you should write some more storybooks. Okay, the next thing I have got on here, which I've spelt wrong on my bit of paper, but I have been trying different things in my diet. I want to eat super healthy, but I also need to clean. I don't even know that's right, how to say what I want to say really, but I need to do better in what I eat, or just to gain some extra stuff inside me. So this is what I have been using as one of the things, and this is my favourite thing. So this is Pip and Nut limited edition cherry bakewell almond butter, absolutely no palm oil in it. And I have a spoonful of this in my yogurt each morning. It does taste like cherry bakewell. I was really surprised, as I took a spoonful at first just to try it out, and I wasn't sure, but actually by the end of it you could really taste cherry bakewell, and it just tasted amazing. So now I have this in my yogurt each morning with extra like walnuts and stuff in it. Anyway, you've probably seen it in my what I ate Wednesday, and then obviously my fruit, but this is really good. I love it. I think I'd love it on toast or like a cinnamon bun as well, or on its own. It's quite oily, like liquidy at the top. I don't want to open it because I don't want to spill it over my bed, but it is amazing and it is worth a try. So that's Pip and Nut almond butter in cherry bakewell flavour. Okay, the next thing I do not have, and that is because they've sold out at work, but I like dark chocolate and I like milk chocolate, and I just find that I can't eat a lot of dark chocolate because it gets a bit bitter. So when I was like, oh, I was craving something chocolatey, back in the beginning of September, and so we went down to the canteen at work, and I think they would call it a canteen. I don't know, it's actual, like, not a restaurant but a cafe, but anyway, the canteen, and I picked up this, and it was a Cadbury's dark milk chocolate. Now, it's dark milk and chocolate milk, dark milk and milk chocolate mixed together, but the milk chocolate element of it takes the bitterness out of the dark chocolate and gives you the nicest taste. I've had about 4 bars now. My mum wants me to get a bar because we can't seem to find it in any shop, so when they get it back in stock at work I need to buy her a bar. But it is so nice. Like, it's like you're eating healthier in chocolate sense, because obviously a square of dark chocolate a day is really good for you. If you didn't know that, that's what apparently is true. So it does just takes the darkness and the milk together. It kind of makes a really nice chocolate. It's not overpowering on the dark or the milk. It's not really sweet, but it's not really bitter. It's like a perfect blend together of chocolate, and I'd recommend to anybody who can get their hands on a Cadbury's dark milk chocolate bar to have a try of it, because oh my, it is amazing. So yeah, if not, then I'll be buying some more next week or whenever they get the stock back in at work, because my mum wants to try it because she says it sounds really good too. Then next, this list is really random, by the way, I just thought I'd tell you. It's in a really random order. Next up is something I've had for a while, but I never got around to trying it out, and I have used this now for a good 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And this is Dr. Botanicals Moroccan Rose Superfood Facial Oil. Can you see my ring light? It's just a prepare with oil in it, and it smells amazing. I just put a drop on my forehead and on my cheeks and rub it in before I put my normal face cream in. I didn't really read the instructions properly, but if you, obviously this is amazing, it smells amazing. I licked my lips the other day and I could taste it, and it just tastes of like flowers. It's really nice, but I actually can see a difference in my face from not using it to using it in that short amount of time, which is really good. I don't know if you can. Obviously I've been on holiday, the tan is like gone because, yeah, but it's really good. I'd say it's worth it. It's expensive, but I signed up to something on their website, and now I get stuff for free or like discounted, and like every day I'm getting something discounted. So I did just buy a new one of these, and I just had to pay packaging for it, so I paid £2.99, and I gave it to my mum because I actually really recommend this product, and I think it's so good that I would 100% recommend it to anyone. That's why I've got that, and I think I've seen the difference. It's just like a little drop of, like, teardrops of oil, but like it just feels like water on your face, and you rub it in. It's really good. If I read the instructions, which the box is down there, I could do it. I think my mum was going to read it yesterday. Then maybe I'd put it in at night and let it soak in a bit more. Maybe I'll try that anyway. Okay. Next up is something that I've been loving, and because the weather is changing here in the UK, it's getting colder, even though I am boiling hot in this because I've got the ring light in front of me. It's Sweatshirts. It's getting colder, so I can wear layers, and if you didn't know this, you should know this if you know me anyway. I love to be warm. I am freezing cold most of the year. Layers is super good for me, and warm cozy clothes, unless it's like boiling hot, warm cozy clothes. So it's like bikini if I'm in a boiling hot country, or like layers and sweatshirts and warm cozy clothes for me. That's like my two limits basically. I either have to be bikini weather, like in a bikini around a pool, or sweatshirts. I don't like in between. I don't like being cold, and I always feel the cold really like a lot. I'm never like perfect temperature. Even now I feel too hot, but that's because the ring light's on in front of me. So my first one for like fashion is sweatshirt. So I'm obviously wearing this one, which is super old. I'm just going to show you this one because I wore this the other day, and this was perfect when I went up to London. This is my Jack Wills one. I just love oversized, I was going to say pink jumpers, they don't have to be pink. No, this is a pink and a pink. Oversized sweatshirts that you can wear without a t-shirt or with a t-shirt on and just be comfy. You can also dress this up or dress it down. It can be weekend wear or work wear for me as well. But I just love how cozy and soft and comfy it is, and yeah. Then next is something I've been wearing every day. I also wore these to travel in, and that are my black Vans. These are children's size 4, they fit me. And I don't know if they do them in adult sizes, they must do, but they are the most comfortable things. They just slip on my feet and off I go. They get a little bit dusty, like they collect the dust, but other than that, they're just so comfy. I can wear them to work, wear them around the weekends, wear them whenever I want, and they are perfect. I wore these to travel into the airport and back, and they, you know, don't hurt my feet. They're just comfy, and because they're all black, they look quite smart anyway. So yeah, I love these. There's not much more I can tell you about them. Okay, next thing Oh, next thing is what I've been loving. Because it was so windy on holiday, I was wearing knot wraps every day. I just picked up a bundle before I came onto the bed to show you. Keep all the wispy. I've got loads of new hairs growing in, like literally. Look. So, I don't know why, but I am. So, to keep them out the way of me when I was sunbathing or whatever I was doing, I always wore a knot wrap during the day, and these are perfect. I love them, even if you're just putting a face mask on, or now at weekends if I'm wearing like a plain outfit, then just to add like this one, say, is like a pop of colour. So that's why I love them. It's handy because they kept my hair out my face, and the wind was like blowing like a hoolie. It was crazy, so it was worth it really to just have them and chuck them on. And they kind of went with my bikinis but didn't, if that makes sense. It was like a mishmash, worked but not really. So this is why I recommend you have these, because even in like now at home in the UK it's super windy, so to keep your hair out your face, that is perfect for them. They also work as bags and all sorts, so it is perfect. Then I've been loving candles. I've been loving having a bubble bath with candles, and you know, obviously I've made a few candles recently on my channel, but these are like my go-to. I love walking in and having the smell of them. So like I have this one on my dining room table, should I say, and you walk in and just smell sticky toffee pudding. It's quite bad because you just want to be hungry all the time, but yeah, it's just the smell of them, it just puts me in a good mood. Then I've got obviously my lavender one, and that smells really lavendery, but more of the soy wax smell, but it has got the lavender to it. And this is again one that I use for the bath or in my kitchen, and it smells so good. This is actually sits on my cactus shelf, but I love it. It smells so nice. And then this is my bathroom one, but I obviously switch between all three. Is my Yankee Candle in clean cotton. I'm quite fussy when it comes to scents and like the smell of things, and I do like the clean, like vanilla-y kind of smells, like the calm smells. The sticky toffee pudding one is quite overpowering, but it's not overpowering, it's like powerful in the scent, but it's nice at the same time, and I just like the scent of it, and it smells like fully when I come in. Then this is really random, grown up life here. This is my next favourite, and this is Method's All Floor Cleaner Square and Mop Wild Rhubarb scent, flavour, whatever you want to call it, scent. Now Method is really good at cleaning brand, and I picked this up in my Ocado shop the other week, and you don't need that much at all. You don't need to add water to it, and it is a surface safe non-toxic plant-based spray. It leaves your floor like, so everywhere you mop, if you mop in this, it leaves it like smelling of rhubarb, which is really nice actually. I love the scent of rhubarb, but it just smells fresh and the smelling of rhubarb basically, but it's really good. I didn't need a lot. You just fill up like literally that much, and it squirts out your floor, clean it, and it goes quite a long way really. But yeah, this was perfect, and I'd recommend Method cleaner to anybody going. Then for TV, I have been watching Fern Cotton's Interior Masters, I believe that's what it's called. The last one was the like finale was this Wednesday just gone. It's BBC Two at 8 PM, and it's a bit like Changing Rooms is how I would describe it, except they've got a team that they're like, it's a competition, so it's a bit like that Bake Off, and one gets knocked off each week, but this is to do with decorating and interior design. And I know I really haven't shown much of my home or anything like that, but I have loved interior design for years, I used to love watching changing rooms, ground force, is it called ground force? Stuff like that. So I've loved it, and I loved having my own home here to decorate how I wanted. I'm still not really sure that I've decorated the living room to how my standards want it to be, but yeah, time will tell. But anyway, this was a competition, and they had a different project each week, and it was between, like, they were teamed together, individuals, like half and half, and then one person gets knocked off each week, basically. I've just really enjoyed it. I've loved seeing people's designs, how they are, and Zhu is probably one of my favourites, but I also like, oh, I can't think of her name. The gal that is really into vintage stuff, if you know who I mean. She's got short, curly hair, like, wears no makeup, really down to earth. She just did the barber one, and then obviously this week she's still in it. They're my favourites. I think she might win it, actually. Out of the two that are left, I think she'll win it. I'm filming this ahead, by the way, so I've not seen the final yet, but I think she'll win it. And then finally, yeah, so if you haven't watched that, go watch it, because it's really good. It's just an hour to chill and watch people decorate, really, in a competition. Then finally, I washed and straightened my hair every day on holiday, and I haven't straightened it in ages. It feels like this isn't the perfect straighten today. Yesterday it was a bit better, but it's been through wind. I've slept on it. I did re-straighten it this morning, but there we go. I've straightened it perfectly. Like, it was immaculate straight, like literally everything was straight. There was no flyaways, there was no curl, no kink. This is probably because I've had it behind my ear as well. This front bit is a bit of a kink to it, but I just really liked it. The colour seems to have changed in my hair. It's probably because I've been in the sun, but it's a really nice colour at the ends. It's got the caramel to the bright bleach blonde to, like, yeah, the caramelly kind of colour, and I really like it. I just love it straight at the moment. I can't wait to get home tonight now and just wash it and straighten it again tomorrow, and try and give it a break of having it up, really, because I have just been chucking it up. But I love my hair straight. I don't like it curly, like natural. I really don't. So I need to do this more often, and I really like it. It's also a good chance for me just to wash the top of my hair and not the bottom. So as much as that sounds disgusting, it really does work. And obviously your ends don't need as much washing as your roots. But these are all my favourites for September. I was going to say August then. I hope you enjoyed. Please let me know down in the comments what is one of your favourites for September, and is there one that you think that I'd like to try. Please also give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.